Hello aspirants, I'm Indumati Karthikeyan from InKar IAS Academy. Today we are going to see about the 14th November current affairs. It's taken out from Delhi edition and the topic editorial 2, the impact of Pradhan Mantri Ujjwala Yojana in Jammu and Kashmir, which is comes under the topic of GS2 government policies and interventions for development in various sectors and issues arising out of the design and implementation, and also it comes under the prelims topic parity government schemes. First, look at the expanding network of the LPG distribution points in rural areas and also extending the financial supports for refills could further increase clean fuel adaptations. There is a the international agency energy agency says about 681 million people in India rely only on the solid fuels for cooking. These possess serious health and environmental concerns. The Pradhan Mantri Ujjwala Yojana aims to promote the adaptation of the clean fuel by the providing subsidized LPG connection to the poor households. So far, the government has provided 10.3 crore LPG connections under the scheme. We studied the impact of the scheme in Jammu and Kashmir. Let us look at the key details. That is, there is a survey overview. The study utilizes primary survey data from the 820 households across 48 villages in the district of Gulgam and Rajouri, which are relatively disadvantaged. There is a systematic random sampling method was employed within 24 villages selected from each district, ensuring coverage of the tehsils within the district. The number of villages chosen from each tehsil that proportional to the population size, and a representation of the economic categories will be mainly adopted. That survey design ensures that different economic categories including that is APL, BPL and AAY, above poverty line, below poverty line, and also Antyodaya Anna Yojana households, that is comprehensive questionnaire were administrated the female household members who were responsible for the cooking. There is a LPG connection adaptation were taken out. We found that in rural area of the Jammu and Kashmir, 85% 0.07% of the household have official LPG connection. Nearly 68% of these were procured under the Pradhan Mantri Ujjwala Yojana only. Only 4.41% of households in rural area, particularly hilly regions such as Rajouri in Jammu and Kashmir, do not have access to LPG. 10.53 rely on unofficial connection. There were, despite of these things, substantial increase in the LPG availability. The traditional cooking method remained pervasive. About 92% of households still maintain the church traditional chulans. 85% of the household engage in the fuel stacking using the both solid fuels and the LPGs. The pattern is reflective of cultural attachment to traditional cooking method as well as problem of affordability which limits exclusive reliance on the LPG connections. First of all, we must know the consumption pattern of the LPG usage. Average number of LPG cylinder consumed per household in the last 6 months is 3.56, which indicates moderate usage. In Gulgam, the PMUY beneficiary household reported that higher adaptation rate, that is 3.54 cylinder than eligible. Non-PMUY consumers household have 3.21. In Rajouri, the adaptation rate among PMUY beneficiary household is lower than the general consumer households, and also they can rely for the solid fuel usage, that such as firewood, with an average consumption of 226 kilograms per household in 6 months, reflects the dual usage of cooking system. Mainly, the PMUY, it's mainly aimed to the health issues. That is, there is a health benefit of PMUY. One of the primary objective is alleviate the health burden of on women by reducing the exposure of the indoor smokes from the traditional cooking like fuels, chullas, etc. The survey revealed that significant health benefits for women in the households and that adapted in the LPG connection through Pradhan Mantri Ujjwala Yojana in Gulgam, and also there is a BPL household. The incidence of respiratory problems such as coughing, chest infection, headaches showed a marked reduction in the BPL households, and also reported 24% incident of coughing during the 1 month period immediately preceding the data collection, while PMUY beneficiaries saw a drop of 21 percentage, and also there is a reduction is even more significant in Antyodaya Anna Yojana household, where non-beneficiary reported a 13% incidence of coughing, but beneficiary saw it's a drop of 10 percentage. Similar trends were observed in the headaches and chest infections. There is a influence of additional appliances under educational health also required for the household. They can, for instance, Pradhan Mantri Ujjwala Yojana beneficiary with rice cookers reported a reduced incidence of coughing, that is 20% reduced compared to non-beneficiary, and also households where the main cook had secondary or above education saw the incidence of the chest infection drop of 4% among the BPL householders, where there is some barriers in the exclusive for the LPG usage. That is, there is no awareness between the people. The first of all, the people doesn't aware of the clean cooking fuels. It's a survey says 47% of the household were unaware of the health risk associated with the solid fuel usage. This is compounded by the fact that 64% of the household do not own a TV, and also that reported that female members responsible for cooking do not possess a mobile phone. So these gaps in communication highlight the need of the targeted awareness programs, and also there is a financial barrier which is secondary concern, that is the cost refilling LPG cylinders remains in a burden for the many household, and also often lead a fuel stacking where households resort to cheaper but more harmful solid fuels. Fuel stacking remains prevalent in 85% of household, underscoring the need for more comprehensive financial support and also make LPG refills is more affordable. Then what is the way forward? We must give the awareness to the health benefit. The study highlight to improving the awareness of the people and also household. The greater awareness health benefit of LPG reporter higher LPG consumption, that is 3.73 cylinders on average, and also lower firewood consumption 21 kg compared to those without such awareness, and also there is a perception of the taste difference. Also, the household did not perceive a taste difference between the food cooked on LPG and also the traditional fuels, were more likely to rely solely on LPG with an average consumption of 4.27 cylinders, and also there is need to make availability on rice cooker, that is give the comparable changes in the Jammu and Kashmir households. What we conclude is, while we seen the Pradhan Mantri Ujjwala Yojana has improved LPG access in Jammu and Kashmir, there is a barrier like lack of awareness, financial constraint hinder the exclusive LPG use, but also we can increase the people's awareness, financial support, and also better access of modern appliances, which are essential for further promoting the clean fuel adaptation and improving their health outcomes. Thank you so much.